It is recording.
Just to let you guys know, this is probably like the fourth time recording this episode. You could do the bottom. The back, I mean.
Yeah.
This is like our third, fourth time. We're trying to record this episode.
Multiple times we've had
To move location.
move locations. We had no internet service. I
No
have a
lighting.
personal hotspot. Somehow everywhere else it works. Like at the beach, my personal hotspot worked. The minute I was in an area that was like, more populated, it didn't work.
Not here.
But it works here.
Yep.
And yeah.
Also, I want to excuse myself. I've realized that I'm in my Adam Sandler era. Like, I've just been wearing t-shirts. It's summer, okay? T-shirts and shorts, sneakers, that's the way to go. So, for the notable future, if I'm in a t-shirt, do not judge me, okay? I love the oversized
It's like
fit.
a graphic design.
Yeah.
You know?
And I'm trying to stay on theme, too.
Yeah. Exactly.
So, what's today's theme, Natalie?
Leslie, move your mic. Barbie,
baby.
And what was last week's? F1.
F1.
And what's on her shirt right there?
A car.
Wow, way to tie it
We're
in
combining
together.
them.
I am wearing just a simple pink knitted sweater,
love
iconic
it.
to the first episode. Because you're wearing it.
Love it. Yeah. A throwback.
I'm sweating because under here I have another shirt that is summer appropriate, but not Barbie appropriate.
Yeah.
So I'll be sweating, but I'll take one for the team, guys. I'll take one for the team.
She will. It's okay. We got our back windows open. We
Get some
are.
fresh air.
Yeah. We're getting fresh air.
In the shade.
Yeah. Also, do you want to talk to them about the 2 mic situation?
Oh, previously we had just one mic.
1 mic.
It's kind of hard to edit. I know a lot of people are like, if you have multiple people, have 2 mics.
Yes.
But like for me, it was kind of tricky to be able to connect the two because we were using my laptop. My laptop is from like 2017.
Slow.
I don't judge it. I love it. That was my first ever like big Apple purchase by myself. Well, half by myself. My father paid for me the half. Anyways, I love it.
Yeah.
But when it comes to doing the podcast, it was only able to like connect one mic, and I couldn't connect the other one. And with Leslie's, I'm able to connect both mics.
Mm-hmm. My own adult purchase that I purchased myself
during COVID.
During COVID.
Yeah. That was a wild trip, guys. That's another story. But that was a wild trip. I don't know how long I've sat in that car driving around, but it was a good one.
I don't either.
It was a good one.
I do not either. Yeah.
Well, let's start this podcast. Do you want to do the intro or do you want me to do it?
You can do the intro.
Hi, I'm Natalia.
And I'm Leslie Marie.
And this is Why You're Early. We are Fashionably Late podcast. Okay. It's recording. We've been getting a lot of technical difficulties with this.
Wow. What is going on?
We're just trying to record a podcast.
We're just trying to talk about Barbie.
But yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Barbie. What do we not know about Barbie? I feel like we know a lot about Barbie. Yeah.
Okay. First. Can we preface this
on the list
by saying the movie comes out this Thursday that we're filming it. Therefore,
we haven't watched it.
We haven't watched it yet.
But there's a big but right there. Greta Gerwig could do no wrong.
The Queen also, sorry, I know this is a side note. I'm so excited that she's doing the Narnia movies. Like 2 of them.
Well, is it going to be a series or an actual movie?
I have no idea what it is, but as long as Greta Gerwig's touch is a part of it, I trust her completely. Like, those movies to me mean the whole world. Like, if Greta needs someone to play, like, tree number 4, like, I will do it, Greta. I will do it. I don't care if it's in the rain, in the snow. Like, I will do it just to witness that happening. Because, like, Greta Gerwig, Chronicles of Narnia, my favorite thing in the world. Like, please.
I want to, as a book lover, I want to reread the books. Because I've read them, like, but not, like, all in order. Mm-hmm. Like, I've read, like, the first movie, the one with the wardrobe.
Okay, but you haven't read them chronologically.
No. And I want to. Yeah. And then I read The Boy and His, what is it?
My favorite one, The Horse and His Boy.
Yeah.
I love it.
I've never.
The Boy and His Horse.
The Boy and His Horse, yeah.
Something like that. The first one. Technically, it was, I think, the last one that he wrote, but it's the first one in the order.
And so,
My
like,
favorite.
I've read it, like, kind of jumped around. But I'm the type of person, I love series. I am reading a series right now.
That should be the next series to start.
Right? Books. Talking about books. Anyways, I'm reading a book series right now. And because there's, like, and all 3 of them are out of this book.
Yeah.
Because I think the 3rd one just came out this year. So, because of it, I've literally zoomed through this series. Not because I don't appreciate it. I love it.
She has.
It's a page freaking turner.
Yeah, she has. Well,
Like,
I mean, technically it's a phone swipe.
swipe. Because it's Kindle,
It's
right?
all you can-
Yeah, because I started mid-July. Or mid-June, sorry.
I was like, we were in mid-July.
Yeah, mid-June, the 1st book, and I'm already in the 3rd book.
It's taken her a month, and she's finished 3 books.
Right?
Yeah.
My goal for
Well,
this year is
I feel
25
like-
books to read.
I feel like if you read the Chronicles of Narnia, because I have like that big one that has all of them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I have multiple copies, but if you read it, I feel like maybe because we keep getting sidetracked. Maybe it's the universe trying to tell us, get to the freaking point. Maybe. Is it even recording?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Anyways, we were talking about our childhood. And what is a part of our childhood that was very vivid is the Barbie
movies!
We could just start with Barbie, and then we could have escalated to Barbie
Sorry,
movies.
I think they might be able to hear. We're near an airport, by the way. Why are we near the airport? Because Barbie is worldwide.
That was a good way to
That was a
put
good
it in.
way to- yeah.
Put it in.
Also, because it's an empty parking lot and no one will bother us.
Anyways,
Sorry.
with that in mind, Barbie movies, legendary.
Yes.
The 12 Dancing Princess, Swan Lake.
I can't. Also, what was his name? Bibble?
Oh, he's so cute.
Cute.
I put that movie on to my 3-year-old nieces.
They did not watch it.
They did not watch it.
They didn't appreciate
And I
it.
was like,
I don't know.
clearly something is wrong. I'm kidding now. No, they're adorable. But I was like, this movie,
Yeah.
it's a cinematic masterpiece.
Masterpiece.
Why are we not laughing at the same thing?
All of the movies. Oh, yeah.
And then my thing was like, like, I was like, yeah, I'll take care of them. You guys do what you're doing. And then these girls left, and I was like, okay, who's going to take care of me now? Because I'm
Because she was watching
invested.
the movie.
I forgot how good this movie was.
Also, I don't know if you knew this, but whenever I was stressed out and having to sew in the middle of the night for finals, I would put on the Barbie movies in the background. That and Zootopia.
Like, okay, I get it that they're in, like, Netflix and stuff.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. But what if Barbie had their own platform? There was a Mattel.
Don't.
What is it?
Mattel.
Mattel? Like, what if they had their own streaming one?
Don't give them another
If
idea
they do,
because then we have to get it and then that's more money.
Then I need to get some, half of the shares.
Give it to
That's the
me.
idea.
Yeah. I mean, that would be great.
Because then it'd be all the
would-
movies,
Yeah.
all the shows,
Yep.
everything under the sun.
Everything.
Remember that one? Oh, I forgot it. Oh, My Scene.
My scene.
That is also technically a Barbie-ish. Because it's under that, but it's
Okay.
not Barbie. But yeah.
Yeah. That was a good movie too.
Favorite movie.
Okay, that playlist slaps.
I
That
found it the other
soundtrack
day. Yeah.
slaps.
I was like, we were getting this episode ready, and I was like, Leslie,
Research.
I was like, you remember that movie? I was like, it's not a Barbie movie. I was like, but it's under the Barbie, like,
we had
umbrella.
an epiphany. We were like,
And I was like, what is
My
it
Scene.
called? And I just kept searching it, and I said, My Scene. And then I go on Spotify, and I was like, what if the songs are, like,
Slap.
someone made a playlist.
Slap.
They did. And I was like, I remember these songs. And then
That's great.
the main songs that were played in that movie, guess what the name of the artist was?
Leslie.
Miller. Give me a sec. I want that number to move.
Rosie.
I want that number to be a 1, a 2, and a
And a
3.
3.
Anyway, have you seen that scene that they released where they're like basically dancing in Barbie's house, right?
Yeah.
And they're like dancing, and it's all the Kens, but the one Ken is a Simu.
Yeah.
And then he's dancing as Barbie. He's like, "Hi, Barbie." And she's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"Hi, Ken."
He
And then
gets jealous?
Well, his character, he goes like this, and then when he's dancing, he's like his eyes. Like I was like,
So
he's mad, but in
Yeah.
a Ken way,
In a Ken way.
in the best way possible.
He's
as well.
radiating that Kenergy.
Yeah,
Okay, what
yeah.
can we say?
He's like, I'm
so
jealous.
excited.
I'm the only one true Ken.
Yeah. Also, can we talk about America Ferrera being in that movie too?
We are currently not binge watching. Well, sort of.
Kind of.
Ugly Betty.
Ugly Betty.
Because it's about the fashion world. And also there was Betty the Fea.
Yeah. Which we
And-
did watch that
Yeah.
growing up.
So then, Ugly Betty with America Ferrera.
Yeah.
And then she also came on Superstore, which we also love.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Superstar.
And then the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
Of course.
We appreciate her. Also, I don't know if she's still doing it, but I think last year she is producing or writing for part of
for a book.
for a book. I'm Not Your Perfect Mexican Daughter. think it's recording.
Is it recording? Oh, we are back.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
we are back.
We got some technical difficulties. I think it might have been the metro that like moved.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Anyways, but yeah, so we support her. We love her, and she's a part of Barbie. Like,
yeah, I'm so excited. I feel like she is a main character too.
yeah,
but they haven't really exposed how much of a main character she is, because then that would kind of tell the whole story.
exactly.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
But I'm really excited.
I'm really excited about it.
Also, Margot Robbie as Barbie, like,
so cute.
I can't, like,
love her outfit.
I love her outfits. Like, she can do no wrong to me.
Like,
because
I appreciate her. Like,
Yes.
also putting in the effort, knowing
Taking
that
it
there's so many
seriously.
Barbie lovers.
Yeah.
Like, even though we're all probably older, but like,
Yeah,
she's like,
still.
okay, but there's still Barbie in us,
Yeah.
and she's like dressing up.
And it's like it's an iconic thing. Like,
Yeah.
Barbie is an icon, and like I feel like if she didn't do it, I don't know if somebody else could have done it with that kind of. What is happening?
I don't know, but I saw the security guard.
This is a security gun. I don't know.
I saw him walking. I don't know where he walked though.
Yeah. Margot Robbie can do no wrong
Can do
as
no wrong.
Barbie.
No.
I feel like she has played Barbie with such grace and such Barbie charisma.
Yes.
It's been great.
And also I like that, like, it's just like, I don't know, like she was like, I'm Barbie, I'm full out Barbie.
Oh, yeah, she
and
was
then
going
I don't know if you saw, but they put like when she's wearing the black dress,
Oh, the
back
iconic.
gown, and it's her and Ryan Gosling posing, but you see their shadows, and it's literally
Literally
Barbie,
Barbie
like her
again.
ponytail, and I was like,
Yep. I was like, stop. That is
I was like,
so iconic.
eternally freaking out, and I was like, oh my gosh, you know.
Iconic.
Iconic. Imagine. I know like this is different, but it was a thing during that time as well as Barbie. But imagine if they redid Bratz, because the movie that came out was okay.
It's okay.
But
I
what if
didn't
they
watch it.
redid Bratz?
Yes.
But the correct way.
Correct way. Also, what if they did Polly Pockets, Nelly? Those were also.
Oh, that's another story.
That's
you don't-
another story.
You.
I'm sorry. She's
Episode through
sensitive.
episode,
She's
you want to
sensitive.
make me cry.
She's sensitive. Yes. I do want to make you cry.
Yeah.
Do you see the bodyguard?
I see him, but I don't know where he's
Just,
at.
we'll probably.
I don't know where he's at. But you see him
I
here.
see his feet,
and then
and
you
then
see
you
him
turn
here,
around and he's
and
not
he's
there.
not there. Is he a ghost?
I see
Some
people.
episode. Don't.
Have you seen that movie yet? Where the
Yeah.
little kid says that? No, you haven't. The one with the...
Okay, so what ask? Why ask? And then I answer, and then you're like, no, you haven't. So then why ask? Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
Because I wanted to catch you in your lie.
You know what?
I'm just kidding. Okay, yeah, next topic.
Anyways, Barbie. I love Barbie.
We love Barbie.
I love the inclusivity that they're doing now.
Yes.
And it's like in everything.
Yeah.
You know, and not only do we see it like in the actual like the Barbie, like the toys,
Yeah.
but we actually see it in the film too.
In the film.
And then I love that little stamp thing of where it's like this Barbie is president, this
Yeah.
Barbie's a doctor, like, and then it's
Yeah.
like it's
Yeah.
like people that you.
I still remember my first, well, not my first Barbie, because I
Mhm.
had a lot of Barbies.
Yeah.
Like, I literally, there's a picture of me, and I have, like, a mountain of Barbies. Like, it's insane.
Okay. We got like kind of cut, and it was funny because like I was staring at Leslie, not at the laptop,
She thought I was
and
gonna
she was like,
cry, 'cause I was
and I was
talking
like,
about Barbie.
"You're gonna cry." I was like,
I
"Dude,
mean, it
this is so deep for her."
It is emotional.
But you're talking about your first ever you've ever had.
Well, no, it wasn't my
Well,
first ever
one that
Barbie.
you-
It's the one that I think, like, to this day I still remember. Like, my first memory with Barbie, if that
Mhm.
makes sense. So I was probably, like, around 4 or 5. I remember we went to, at the time, it was, like, Kmart, right, that you would
Love
go to.
Kmart.
And my dad and my mom bought me this Barbie, and it was teacher Barbie. And I was, like, about to go into, like elementary school, and so in my head I was like, I want to be a teacher. Like, at 5 years old, 4 or 5 years old, I knew that I wanted to be a teacher. And she had like 2 little braids. She had like this cute little like dress, but it was very like, you know, like you're going to school, like prep school, you know,
Okay.
type of thing.
Mhm.
And I remember because we had already gotten my uniform, because I was gonna wear uniforms for that school. And so I had my mom dress me up and then make me 2 little braids, just like
Just
my
like
Barbie.
the Barbie.
Just like my Barbie. So
It was
I
an
remember.
inspiration.
Yeah, she was my inspiration.
I have many good ones, but I have a bad one with you. I have a bad one with Leslie.
I remember this.
I get it. Okay, I get it. I was told I was a bit overwhelming for people, especially for Leslie as a child.
Yes.
Anyways, I was probably around 8 or 7, so do the math. Leslie was like in her teens, basically.
Yeah, I was like 13, 14.
I wanted her so bad to play Barbies with me because
12.
I was like, you know, I have a bigger sister. She can play Barbie with me, right? There was this Barbie that because of myself, because of not keeping
Natalie
up to it,
would never take care of her Barbies.
Okay, yes,
Let
I
me
would
preface this.
Yes, I would never take care of my Barbies. This Barbie in specific, I didn't brush her hair. It got super tangled to the point that Leslie told me, she said,
well, you wanted me to brush her hair.
Okay, I wanted her to brush her hair. I was like, you know
I'm not
what?
doing that.
She's here to help me. She's here to play with me, right?
Like,
anyways,
absolutely
it
not.
got to the point where Leslie was like, and she looked at me
bad.
and she goes, do you know that if you cut your Barbie's hair, it'll grow back? And I was like, logic. Why did I think of that? You know, I used to cut my own hair. Why?
It grew back. It was like,
Okay,
I just cut it off.
so she did it.
I cut it off.
I
That
was
Barbie's
like-
hair kept getting smaller.
It did.
Shorter, I mean.
And then I was like, I think it was like a couple months, and I was like, why has nothing grown? Like, I understand it doesn't take long, you know, like it takes long to grow your hair, but I was like, why is it taking forever? You know, and then I was like, I'll give it time. I would brush her hair, take care of it. You know what I would do with my hair, but with hers, because I had very long hair at that time. To this day, I'm like, this Barbie's hair never grew out because Leslie lied to me, and she was like,
And Natalie told me this like a couple years back. She was like, my Barbie's hair never grew back. And I was like looking at her straight in the eyes. I was like, Natalie, did you really think it was gonna grow?
little old me did. I believed anything my older sister said.
I feel so bad about
but
that.
it didn't happen.
But hey, I didn't.
And it
have to
was
brush
one of
her
my
hair.
favorite Barbies because she had red hair and she had little
she was
freckles and she was different.
She was cute.
You know, and it was.
I mean, I gave her a bob haircut. Okay.
Okay, but it
She
didn't
looked
later on
modern.
didn't turn out to be a bob.
No, because you kept cutting it, and then it looked like somebody had
like scissors would have like my mom tried to hide those scissors. I never cut myself.
Yeah.
I cut my bangs.
It looked like
I
someone
said
chewed her
I
head.
want to be Dora Explorer. I did that to myself, but my bangs were like right here.
Yeah.
And now, as an adult, when I cut my hair recently, not now, but like a year ago, literally a year ago, I cut my hair and I gave myself basically the Ana de Armas haircut.
It looks so good.
In
it
Gray
looks
Man.
so good.
But I was told repeatedly when I wouldn't do my hair because I was
She would look
working
like Lord
literally
Farquaad.
every single day.
Well, sweetie, just put some.
She
product
told
in
me I
that
look like
blow
Lord
dry.
Farquaad and I look like Dora the Explorer. And I was like, oh, so now it's grown
Because
out.
Natalie has like
Because
thick
of that.
hair and it's frizzy. Anyway,
It is.
But
it is very frizzy.
when you have it
Especially
that
in
short,
Mexico.
it frames your face. You look so good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I mean, you could rock long
appreciate
hair too, but it's just short hair. Creme de la creme.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
I appreciate
But
it.
we shared our both good and
Traumas.
bad
Yeah.
with Barbie.
Yes.
I still love Barbie.
I also had a Spy Barbie and a
I
Elmo
remember
Barbie
that.
I never opened
I remember that.
because I was like, these are my pride and joy.
Remember the Barbies though okay, so you know how like Barbies are just like this, right?
Yeah.
But there's like a Barbies that you were able to move the hand and I think the legs, right?
Yeah, that was like the new thing.
And I love that because I don't know how, but I got one of my Barbies to do like a handstand and I was like, I
Karate
love
chop.
that. Right? It was just so cool.
Yeah, I remember.
Also, do you remember, because it was yours and then you passed it on to me,
Yeah.
but the blue buggy car,
Yeah.
because I had this carpet that was like also
Oh,
the
I
little like
remember.
city and stuff. So I would do my Barbies like
That's how they
when
would
I was
run.
playing, that's how I would do it. So like when I'd leave and I'd be like, I'll be back. I'll see you tomorrow type of thing, you know?
Yeah.
And it was fun. I liked it.
That's why I think I'm also curious to see the whole Barbie world, like
Mhm.
how it is like translated onto the movie. Because
Yeah.
I feel like we all made up our own worlds.
Yes.
You know? So, but I feel like in a way it was always similar.
Similar
like
to
Barbies
it,
were always
yeah.
doing the same thing.
Did you see that in, I think it's Malibu,
Uh-huh.
they took a house that's like by the beach or something
Oh.
and they made it Ken's house because you know how it's like
Oh,
Barbie's house,
yeah,
but
he
it's
has his
Ken's house,
house. That's
and
cute.
supposedly you're able to like rent it out and stay, but if I read this correctly, there's no charge
Oh.
and you're
Free?
able to stay there and stuff and like enjoy the thing. And I was
I
like,
feel already like booked up though.
It is. I was on there. It said like you can start booking July something.
Oh, we should check.
But I don't know. You know, I haven't checked up on it from when it
Should.
recently came out on the news.
You should, because I'd be down to go.
Right? That'd be cool.
That'd be really cool.
But yeah, that's kind of cool though.
Also, I was looking at like clips from the movie or like the trailers and like all the behind the scenes stuff, and I don't know why, but I always have to relate like Taylor Swift, like an album to it, right?
Lover.
Yes, it's in its Lover era, and I love it because I feel like it's gonna end in its Reputation era.
Ooh,
I don't know.
Bad reputation.
I don't know.
Bad reputation.
That's all I'm saying. It might. I don't know. But for sure, it's giving Lover era.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
And I also like the album itself that they
The
like.
cover.
The cover. But also, like, the cover is, like, the B of Barbie, right?
Yeah.
But then when the track started releasing, like, individually, like, when Dua Lipa did hers, it was
you're
the
talking
D.
about the Barbie one. Yeah.
Of the Barbie, yeah.
Yeah.
It was, like, the D of Dua Lipa. And then when it was Karol G, it was, like, the K.
K.
And I like
That's
that.
cute.
You
Yeah.
know, like, they're smart about it. And I actually appreciate that.
I think the marketing on this movie is top tier.
10.
And I feel like even like the Oppenheimer movie,
Yeah.
I feel like it's piggybacked on it and it's worked great because they've had to put minimal marketing into it, but they just piggyback off of that.
Yeah.
And like people are going to watch both movies. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and they're
it
not
works.
like neglecting of like Killian Murphy himself said, "Oh, I'm
He's
gonna
gonna
go
watch
see it,"
it.
and I was like, "Cinnamon
What is cinnamon
roll,
roll?
cinnamon." Tommy Shelby.
Tommy Shelby is going to go watch.
I
The
love
Barbie
how we
movie.
both went to do a British
It's
accent
my
because
favorite show. I can't.
Because of that, yeah.
So yeah, those are the two sides of us. We either watch Peaky Blinders or Barbie movies.
It's like you get the best of both worlds.
That should be another episode.
Yeah.
That should be another episode. Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
Let's go
sidetracked.
on. I know, it's fine. Okay, so past the shaved dolls, the shaved heads of the dolls. Let's go into the history of Barbie, right? First,
That's what we're here
it's
for.
The iconic pink, right? Which was actually created by Elsa. I don't know if I'm gonna say this right, but Schiaparelli.
Okay.
In 1910.
What were we talking about before?
It's not going. So Elsa was actually in direct competition with Coco Chanel. Well, I mean, not direct, but you know, they were like designer
Like during
rivals.
that time, yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
It's
they
kind
were-
of like, if you think about it now, like, I know it's like a different thing, but like if you think about it now, like it's like Lululemon and Alo. Like they like, but it has to do with like
I love how
clothing.
I'm trying to go into like couture and fashion and
Okay, I'm
drama.
sorry.
And Nally's
I'm
out
doing
here,
fast
like-
fashion. That's the only two things I could think
Yes,
of.
Nally, it is kind of like that. But yes, because they were the two main women who were designers at that time. Because I feel like in that time it was mostly men.
Mm-hmm.
And then they were the two main designers who were women. And obviously women have been, you know, pitted against each other. Anyways, this is not going into a feminist thing. It's just going into, you should research who Elsa Schiaparelli is.
And
'Cause
appreciate-
she's an icon too.
Appreciate everything that she did, and
Yes.
basically she made
was-
the world of Barbie of what we know of like the color of Barbie.
Yeah, she was like the
Without it-
designer to Barbie.
I would not imagine the color of Barbie any other
Yeah.
color.
Like, what other pink would you use?
Well, you think purple?
No, not as shocking.
You think yellow?
Mm,
McDonald's?
McDonald's?
Red?
Am I
McDonald's?
getting fries today with this Barbie?
You know?
You know, it just doesn't work. Red? Like,
That's
are we a
alright.
car?
Yeah.
No.
No. But yeah. And I think like the color pink, it's like has a lot of meaning to it.
It does.
You know, pink is recording. Anyways, so it's funny though, because like if you
The
think
number's not moving.
it's
No, it's moving.
it's funny though, because if you think of the color pink, what do you like? What automatically comes into your mind?
Like the emotions, I feel like it's very girly and very sweet, very, you know, like women.
Yeah, you think of women, you think of love, you think of like sweetness,
Yeah.
like
Like
friendship,
childhood.
right? And
Yeah.
like it's like I think pink, depending on what, as a graphic designer, thinking depending on like hues or brightness or
Yeah.
darkness that you choose of pink, it's still very vibrant
Yes.
and it's very like charming in a way.
Yeah.
Because if you want to go for more of a subtle way and so you go to more of a muted pink, it's still cute.
It's still cute.
charming.
Yeah.
If you think of a more bright and one, you're just like, oh, I like that, you know, because it's like, I don't know. I think of pink as, or in general, like any color, I think of pink as like its own personality in a way. And I think that pink as Barbie pink, there's a reason for it.
Yep.
And like, even though it's like we know of it just as one specific color, but because of it, we were able to base off this character. And because of that character, we have different other Barbies, like genres and like.
Yeah, that I feel like even if the Barbie that you chose, right, doesn't come in a pink dress or have pink heels or a pink bag, you still know that like Barbie is pink. I don't know.
You make that correlation though.
Yes, Barbie is
You make
pink.
that correlation. Yeah. And I think that's like, that's just genius right there.
And you know what?
And then her outfits, hold on, stopped, but. Okay, you can go.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I think I appreciate the color pink.
Yeah.
Like the color pink. Love it.
Especially pink nails. I don't know. They're
so cute.
I mean, I want to paint my nails black, but you know.
But pink is always
pink's cute. It's always a cute color.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I don't know. It's just this thing where it's like, I want something different, something vibrant.
Yes.
And you're like, pink.
Yes. Also, I could correlate it to like concerts. So like the Taylor Swift concert.
Yes, love her.
And, yeah, and like Harry Styles concerts even.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. Pink should be respected, man.
After this movie, we might.
Yes.
Like, well, not depending. I mean, just after we watch it.
Also, definitely follow our socials because we'll probably be.
And then her outfits, hold on, stopped, but. Okay, you can go.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I think I appreciate the color pink.
Yeah.
Like the color pink. Love it.
Especially pink nails. I don't know. They're so
cute.
I mean, I want to paint my nails black, but you know.
But pink is always
pink's cute. It's always a cute color.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I don't know. It's just this thing where it's like, I want something different, something vibrant.
Yes.
And you're like, pink.
Yes. Also, I could correlate it to like concerts. So like the Taylor Swift concert.
Yes, love her.
And, yeah, and like Harry Styles concerts even.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. Pink should be respected, man.
After this movie, we might.
Yes.
Like, well, not depending. I mean, just after we watch it.
Also, definitely follow our socials because we'll probably be. I feel like if I was still in my emo phase, this show would have been called "Shut Up and Listen," like the girl from The Princess Diaries. That's what it would have been called.
You gave me sometimes like her like vibes.
Oh yeah,
for her friend,
sure.
Mia Theropoulos' friend. Miranda? No,
that's
Lizzie. That was from Lizzie McGuire.
Yeah, I forgot her name.
Anyways,
yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Also, can we talk about items that we found online that just reminds us of Barbie? Obviously, with all the marketing, there's actual collabs that have been done with like Aldo, the shoes and the bags, Cotton On, Forever 21, like a whole bunch of brands have partnered up with them.
The Cornerstone, no, is it Cold Stone ice cream? I still want it.
Yep.
Also Pinkberry. I still want it.
Also, I think Lego, maybe. I could be wrong. Actually, no.
I know
Xbox.
Movie. Yeah.
Xbox for sure.
Something like that.
Something
There's
like
a lot.
There's a lot of Barbie stuff.
And I'd love that it's not just like here in the States. Like it's
international.
Like there's a lot. And I'm like, I appreciate that. Because it's like we're not excluding anything. You know?
Anyone.
So I appreciate that.
Yeah. We love it. Also, it's not just like clothes. Like it's like anything. Like it's a game. It's like food. Literally everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. Also, you found a collection or a brand that's sustainable that makes bags. Well, they're vegan.
I'm sorry. I was so confused. I was like, what? And I was like, okay, I'm sorry. Like, the heat's getting to me, guys. Yeah. So I'm a little bit slow pace. I feel like the guy from Zootopia. Yeah. Second time we mentioned it.
Yeah, love Zootopia.
Every single episode we mention it. Anyways, yes, I did find one. It's called It's Lava.
Yes.
They have beautiful, beautiful bags.
Love it. They're based on Spain,
in
right?
Spain, yes.
Tell me.
I love their denim one. I specifically want one, but I want to like travel to Spain.
Yes.
And to see it because they do pop-ups.
Yeah.
So I would love to go to pop up, meet the designer, the team, everyone itself, because I watch her blogs. Her name's Sada. I can't.
It starts with a B.
Starts with a B. I'm
Yes.
sorry. I am so
Sada.
bad at sounding out things, words, anything in
Yeah.
general. So I'm not gonna try to butcher it. Anyways, her name's Sada. She's
She
like
has
the main one. And anyways, I would love to meet her.
Yes.
You
love
know
to meet her.
that. And she has different bags. Like she has different colored and different styled bags. But there's one recently she came out with, like, it's like a pink one, isn't it?
Yes, so I think it's part of her summer collection,
Mhm.
and it was called, I think, the Bam Bam
Bag, I think,
something
something like that.
Bam Bam bag, something like that. And they did like a cute little like Wes Anderson inspired like promo.
Mm-hmm.
And it's giving Barbie.
Yeah.
It has pink. It has like touches of orange.
Yeah.
But it's also that like kind of metallic-y, glittery color that
Mhm.
you know Barbie stands for.
Yeah. And I think like their whole like way that they like introduce themselves or how they are as like a brand, it reminds me of Barbie. Like
does.
it's especially their stories when they talk about basically like their team's favorites and stuff.
Yes.
Everything they do just reminds me of Barbie. And like I just like when I saw like the bag and I saw like their other bags as well, and then in general just
Their branding,
their whole I was like, I love this. And I was like, it's a good way to mention them, you know, because it's like they're not doing a collab with them, but they are but like they're getting ideas
and
from.
I feel like it's very much who they are. So I don't know if they did it because of the Barbie movie at all, right? I'm not assuming that. I think it was just like this is very much who they are.
Yes.
And it radiated Barbie
Mhm.
energy. If you can say that.
If Miss Margaret Robbie would have walked the red carpet in Spain wearing one of their bags, I would have freaked out. I'm pretty sure she would have too.
Iconic.
But it would have been iconic, her wearing that purse and then like, you know,
so iconic.
the gowns, because Margaret Robbie has done amazingly.
She's laid the carpet. Full. Last part.
Oh. She has done.
Is it going?
Hold on.
I know. Don't. Yes.
Hold on. Yes.
Iconic red carpet
iconic.
looks. Yeah.
And they're just like so accurate. Also, before we finish this episode, I wanted to mention it. But I don't know if, I mean, you probably know, but you know how they do like every Christmas, like a different Barbie, like the dresses?
Yes.
Okay. What's her name? I forgot.
Makara on YouTube.
She is a
Recreates
legendary Barbie. She has gone blonde. She's done videos where she's created like dresses of Barbies. But I'm like,
she's redone them, and it'll be like out of like her curtains at home, and you're just like, how did this become this? Like, she's so good at that. Like,
and
love her
good
vlogs.
sewing too. Like
Great sewing skills.
Also, she has like an RV and a
pink.
car, and that's pink.
Yeah.
Like she painted it pink because of Barbie.
Cute.
I think her house that she got, she's like trying to do like
Barbie.
continue that theme. So I love that. You know, she's a Barbie herself in there.
I feel like we all have an inner Barbie in us. And also I don't know, like going back to Margot's outfits, I feel like to me the most iconic one, I mean there's so many, but the most iconic one would be the one in Mexico. Like the way they actually went to Mexico, promoted the film, and her look is just so good.
It's beautiful.
It's so good.
And it's like elegant.
Yes. What was your favorite?
My favorite would have to be the one where she's wearing the I think it's, I don't know if it's a Mexico one.
I don't know. Describe it.
She's wearing a long sleeve.
Yeah.
And then she's wearing more of a shorter dress.
Like okay.
And then her hair's very like beach
Curly.
waves.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
That one's my favorite.
That one's cute.
Because I remember that Barbie.
Yeah.
So when I saw her walking, I don't know if she was walking
And
down the
even
red
that
carpet
print.
or just like doing press,
Yeah.
but I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, like she literally, I was like, I love this.
I also love that everyone who's been on the carpet, like even like presenters and everyone else, like they've like dressed up like Barbie.
Yeah.
Like even like the girl from the chicken shop date, she was
reporter to me.
Barbie.
And then I love her because when she was interviewing Ryan Gosling, and she's like, how do you pick up with Ken? He's like, you have to drop something.
It.
And then she drops it and then she's like, oh my gosh, did I just meet my Ken? And I was like, that was just iconic.
It's
like
so cute.
she herself is amazing.
She's a Barbie.
I loved her.
She definitely has Barbie.
And so when she was like, I'm gonna take the opportunity to be the news anchor.
Yeah, I love how everyone's playing into it.
Yeah,
even
and I
like
love it.
like Dua Lipa and like all the singers who have gone. Nicki Minaj was on the red carpet. Like, they've all like dressed or had their
accordingly
outfits,
to
the
what we
premiere.
know as Barbie.
Yeah, which I love that.
Yeah,
it's so like, can we have a Met Gala that's like Barbie?
Right?
Like, Anna, I could give you some good ideas.
Put me a part of your, what is it?
Please, like,
what is it, like something board or whatever they do? Like,
I don't know. They have like a fashion board. I don't know.
Anyways.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like we can keep talking about Barbie.
Yeah.
And we'll probably get sidetracked. We'll probably talk about some things that we experienced as children, as teens, everything with Barbie. Yeah. But we haven't watched the movie yet. So I feel like we need to hold restraint because when the movie comes out, we'll be able to...
Maybe we could do a part 2.
Part 2.
Yeah.
Talk about the movie.
Yeah.
Talk about kind of correlations to how we, like, when we were younger, played with Barbies, how we saw Barbies, and how, like, Greta Gerwig did it right.
Also,
she's just gonna do it right.
I'm sorry. I trust Greta Gerwig with everything.
Yes.
Like, I trust her. Like, I want to publicly thank Greta and Margot Robbie for bringing Barbie to life.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I haven't seen the movie yet, but
we're
I know
excited.
I'm gonna like it.
A lot of people were like, a Barbie movie. And I was like, a Barbie movie?
Like, what about
went to the
Barbie movies? Yes.
The
like,
Barbie movies.
Like, when they were like, is there an audience for this? Like, homie, we've been prepped our whole life. Yeah. We've been watching animated Barbie movies for as long as I can remember, okay?
As long as I could... I don't know. Just kidding.
Put the VCR tape. Do you remember that?
I think I still have all my movies because of that. Yeah.
There were VCR tapes.
Imagine if they, after this Barbie film, they make live actions of all the Barbie films. Iconic.
Don't. I
will be front row.
Again.
Every little kid that goes, I'll be like, shh, don't scream. This is my moment.
Also, there's going to be so many little kids probably at that
I'm excited. We're taking
I'm a little kid.
We're taking
We're taking our nieces. Yeah.
But, like, I'm going. You know, like, even if they don't want to watch it, I'll be like, shh, child, here's candy. Let me watch this movie. Child, here's some icing.
My inner child is healing right now. Please let me watch this.
Right?
It's great.
It's great.
I feel like we might cry, guys. We might cry.
Might not do so much makeup that age.
Yeah.
So it doesn't get
It might get a little emotional. Because Greta knows how to tug at your heartstrings.
She really does. Little Woman, my favorite.
So good.
Favorite film.
So good. That line wherein Jo is up in the attic with her mom and she's just talking about, like, women. I'm not going to say it because I don't want to get copyrighted.